This is the fourth summer when a Real Madrid fan has told me that this year Mbappe is definitely joining us.
There is one player who we can be desperate for. It is Kylian Mbappe.
Like he's already insulted your club twice or thrice.
Mbappe has been U-turning us.
You have been desperately chasing Mbappe.
Mbappe and Rodrigo up front.
Mbappe is the final piece of the puzzle for Papa Perez to hand over the Real Madrid project to another president and CEO.
Do you think this is when Mbappe finally gives up? Because initially he was bought in to get the UCL because PSG easily wins League One more often than not. Then Messi and Neymar came in, could not happen with that. They managed to not have Messi and Neymar, discard them, and now it was entirely on Mbappe's shoulder. Got a few of his French teammates in Dembele, Barcola, but it still is not happening for Mbappe. Do you think he might make the move to his long-time admirers, Madrid, anytime soon?
He will. This summer, he definitely will.
Yeah.
Like I've been following few of the most reliable Spanish journalists out there.
Krooshav, please don't take this offensively, but this is the fourth summer when a Real Madrid fan has told me that this year Mbappe is definitely joining us. There was a guy, a friend of mine, who said if this year Mbappe doesn't join Real Madrid, I will shave my head. Later, I realized that he was planning to go to Tirupati anyway. So yeah, he kept his word. But I've never seen, first of all, a club of the stature of Real Madrid. This is the only insult, so to speak, that I've recently seen happen to Real Madrid, that you have been desperately chasing Mbappe. You have been wanting him for a long time, and Mbappe just likes to play that situationship lovey-dovey games with Real Madrid where he drops some hints but does not commit to the post, and at the end, after a dinner with Emmanuel
Macron being Real Madrid, literally.
Yeah. So how do you feel about that, Krishna? Do you think Mbappe has taken Real Madrid's interest in him like a plaything? Because he seems to be very sure that no matter what he does, no matter how much ever he rejects Real Madrid, how much ever he plays with their fans, how much ever he goes on and after giving promises and hints, change his decision by saying, I'm staying at PSG. Will Real Madrid desperately go after him again? Because I'm very cautiously using the word desperation because it certainly seems so, at least in Mbappe's case.
No, I think this time, I think the deal has already been done. It's not official so far because PSG and Real Madrid are in the. Definitely they will not announce it before the Champions League finals because, I've been following some of the most reliable journalists. Especially there is a guy called Ramon Alvarez Demon who's good in Twitter, and although he made this mistake of saying that Mbappe will come to Madrid in 22, it did not happen. But still, I think he's pretty reliable. So in his YouTube channel and in his Twitter account, he has been saying that Mbappe will come. He has very close ties with the. He's
but
one of the socios in Madrid.
How do you feel about it, Krooshav? Like Mbappe, let Mbappe come or not? Do you think
I think he will come
so desperately after Mbappe, after he has rejected you so many times?
It is not good that we have been consistently being made. Mbappe has been U-turning us. It's not good for our image. But the fact is he is going to be the future, or if not, he's already the present of football. So if there is one player who we can be desperate for, it is Kylian Mbappe. That is how I see it.
Do you need to be desperate for Kylian Mbappe?
I think, because
you already have Vinicius playing in his favorite position. You are winning the La Liga. You are most probably winning the UCL this time. Is there a need for Real Madrid to be so desperate, to be so, you don't need to bow down so low for Mbappe, is my point. Real Madrid, but why are they being so desperately chasing after Mbappe? Do you think there is a need?
Yes, I think there is a need because this season, yes, we have been getting results, but somewhat miraculously, he won the La Liga. This year we have not had that much competition, but still we are in the Champions League finals. And we do get these goals Vinny and Rodrigo, they do score. But you did see in the second leg against Bayern Munich that at times we were not clinical enough. And why not Mbappe? If he's there, imagine Vinny, Mbappe, and Rodrigo up front.
Why not Mbappe? Because he's already insulted your club twice or thrice.
But look at his sheer ability. If there is one player,
no question about it. Absolutely no question about his ability. I'm not at all questioning Mbappe as a clinical finisher or his ability to improve the team. My question is more about a club that's as massive and has such a huge ego like Real Madrid for justified reasons, not unmerited ego, I may add. It seems Perez and Real, they don't bow down so low for anybody. They did not for Cristiano Ronaldo. They are doing it for Mbappe. That is the
Cristiano
point
with
I'm
him,
trying to
like
get
there
across.
were a few other reasons, like he left the club. I mean, I don't know what other people think, but I think that was a good decision in the long term when he left.
It was
Yeah,
certainly.
yeah. So like with Mbappe, like see, he's going to be the future of football. He's going to win the Ballon d'Or. I mean, marketing wise, like he'll fetches a lot of money. All these things are there, but just looking for from my perspective, I don't care about like what Real Madrid market and all these things. From my perspective as a fan, I want Real Madrid to win Champions Leagues consistently, and I think he's someone who imagine like facing Manchester City, you know. On the counter, like we'll probably get like they'll have possession of the ball, and we will have some chances on the counter. And if you have guys like Mbappe, Rodrigo, and Vini with that much quality, like I think there is more of a chance and to score
Certainly,
through
I
the
understand
counter.
your point.
And also
There's no
Bayern
doubt about
Munich. Imagine if we had Mbappe in this Bayern Munich match, and if he was doing well, maybe probably
see,
Mbappe is
Krusha,
more clinical than Vini and
no,
Rodrigo,
no,
in my
Krusha, no,
opinion.
no need to raise, no need to raise,
Yeah,
no need to raise. Keep calm. I'll just tell you the
I'm
point
not.
I was trying to
I'm
make is
not
that
racing. I'm just
there is
yeah, passionately
you got
interested.
really loud. That's why I said so.
No, no, no. Like
The,
no. That was just passion. Like
okay,
I
okay,
do
sure.
not race. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. So
yeah.
I definitely agree. I mean, I already conceded the fact that Mbappe would improve your team. So you
Hmm.
already answered me. Like I already agree that Mbappe is certainly improving Real Madrid. Mbappe is the one player who can walk into any team and will improve that team, not just Real.
Hmm.
So that was never in question. My question is, in
Yeah,
order to get that improvement, were Real willing to bow low? And you answered by saying you
yeah,
as a fan you prioritize results because you make perfect sense as well. A game like that against Man City with Mbappe, Vinicius, and Rodrigo up front, you are going to be in a much better position than what you currently are. Certainly. So
hmm.
that is just what I was trying to make because there is a lot of like huge base of Real Madrid fans who prefer to sacrifice on footballing result in order for the club to maintain their image that we don't want a player who rejected it thrice or four times. So I was just voicing out the opinion
If
of those fans because their
if
logic is that
if
Real are
that
already winning without Mbappe. We don't need Mbappe to win La Liga. We are going to win it without Mbappe. We are going to win the CL without Mbappe. And they also raised the point that you already have Vinicius cutting in from the left. Mbappe can play striker. Mbappe will certainly, and Ancelotti is somebody who tailors his systems based on the players he has. To give him Mbappe, there is no question
yeah.
of Mbappe and Vinicius running into each other. I don't subscribe to that argument, but it is brought up routinely in Real Madrid circles.
Mm-mm. Yeah, I mean, like, see, we have been winning. I mean, we won La Liga, and we will probably win the Champions League this time around. But we do have
Like
to
the
look into
confidence.
account. We do have to look into the account next few years, like of football. Most likely, Real Madrid and Manchester City will be the strongest teams, and we'll have. I think probably we'll inevitably face City once again. It might go our way, it might go their way, but facing a team like City, see, we had to struggle to win against City with all those finances, and of course they'll never be caught with all their whatever stuff they're doing. So like we are facing that, and like we I think like a player like Kylian Mbappe is someone whom we do need, like even though we have been getting results, because I mean I don't know if every season like Vinny and Rodrigo can maintain this level of consistency, like where they have to be clinical all the time. So I mean, and why not add one more strong player up front? So
From a
and
footballing
as
point
for,
of view, it makes
yeah,
perfect
okay,
sense.
yeah,
No
I
questions
think
about it.
maybe I diverted from what the answer which you wanted. So like I think I don't know about other Real Madrid fans. Yes, it doesn't sound. I mean, it is not nice that like we have been constantly rejected by Mbappe, but maybe the other football fans, like you think that it's an embarrassment. It's for me like it's fine. It's totally fine. Like for me, like because I look at the sheer ability, like yeah. So I look at the sheer ability as far as the brand and image is concerned. For me, it's nothing. So, but yeah, like I think
So,
it's
Krushav,
totally fine.
since you mentioned that, I would consider it an embarrassment. I
One
just
more
want to
thing,
say that
one
personally, if
more thing.
Mbappe were to, if I could make Mbappe join Chelsea, I would cook him 3 meals a day. I would do his laundry,
Hmm.
and I would drive him all the way from Paris to London. So I am not in those section of fans. I'm just bringing up an argument that I've heard around. I would like. I mean, it's ridiculous to not want Mbappe in your team if you've already
Hmm.
seen. I'm pretty sure Charlie would agree as well. Charlie, how would you
Yeah,
like Mbappe left in
One,
Liverpool?
one more thing, one more thing. Like you're talking about embarrassment. Like I want to bring up Barcelona, where several times, players like Barcelona fans, they've gone to foregone conclusions at the last minute. Players have rejected them, and like there are several cases. It doesn't come to my mind, but there are several cases where Barcelona themselves have been like, the situation we have been in. So
Yeah,
yeah,
certainly. I mean, I'm not saying this is the first time a
yeah,
rejects a player rejects a club. A lot of, I mean, Joao Felix. I think last year
yeah,
Koundé rejected Chelsea. Liverpool, like I said, of all people, rejected Liverpool to join Chelsea. It happens in
yeah,
football a lot, but it's
yeah.
very unusual that Real Madrid goes after a player who has rejected them so many times. That is the unusual factor. Getting rejected in football transfer windows happens left, right, and center. But usually, it's a club who's not usually on the receiving end of it. That's what I'm trying to say. Charlie, over to
Hmm.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, yes. So who wouldn't like Mbappe on their team, right? So
Exactly.
we have been linked with Mbappe like almost like 5 to 10 times in the last 2 to 3 transfer windows alone. Like some Liverpool Anfield edition fan page would put a Mbappe rumor post, and we would literally lose our minds. Okay, that's what happens every couple of weeks in the June transfer windows. Okay, but Mbappe, I think, is not the kind of player who would come in a winter transfer window like unannounced to
Definitely not.
any team. See, he's definitely a summer transfer window person, like the
Definitely.
type of announcement that Ronaldo deserved at Real
Yeah.
Madrid. Like 82,000 people were waiting for Ronaldo to come at the Santiago Bernabeu for his announcement. So coming at Mbappe, I would literally finish this in 2 sentences straight. Mbappe is the final piece of the puzzle for Papa Perez to hand over the Real Madrid project to another president and CEO of the club. Simple as that. He has given Vinicius to Real Madrid. He
That's
has
an
delivered
interesting
Rodrigo to Real
take.
Madrid. There were the BBC of the Real Madrid in the past, Bale, Benzema, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Hmm.
Benzema has gone out, Bale has gone out, Ronaldo has gone out. Instead of Bale and Ronaldo, Vinicius and Rodrigo have come in. So who's going to be the final puzzle fitting in to fit the void of
Certainly an
Benzema?
interesting take, Charlie, because
Okay.
if at all Perez, who has led the club through so much success in so
So
many
much,
years,
22 years if I'm not wrong.
yes, yes.
Yeah.
So
So
yeah,
what I'm trying to say is, I don't see this as as a bullseye or a head-on struggle against for Papa Perez against many clubs for buying Mbappe and getting him for Real Madrid. It's an administrative and the succession of power struggle for Papa Perez. I see this as this standpoint because
it's
Mbappe would literally finish the puzzle that he sought to complete at Real Madrid. Keep Real Madrid as a 1,000-piece puzzle which everyone is trying to solve.
Yeah.
Mbappe would fit in and then complete the project, and that would literally be Papa Perez's swan song, and he would literally retire the next day if Mbappe comes in through the door.
when you put it like that, it makes a lot of sense. I must
Yes,
agree with you on that.
that's all. That's my perspective on Mbappe. I seal the lid on that. Simple. Yeah.